for everybody.
Yeah.
It's the hardest piece of it all. So how do you in your own life break that down to make it easier for you to see where our pitfalls are? Because sometimes we're blinded by something that happens, or conflict, or just whatever, but we need to actually release that.
Yeah.
Because during our prayer time together, that was the one thing that I was like, that's not what I've been doing.
Yeah.
I've done pieces of it, I've done little bits of it, but I don't want to get emotional about it, but the one thing that I wasn't giving up was that I felt like I was lost. Oh my gosh. I felt like I was lost in all of that season. You know, this last 2.5 years, I have felt like I've been in it by myself.
Yeah.
You know, and I know that that's not true as a Christian, as somebody who loves the Lord, but there was a piece of me deep in there, and Colleen was able to point that out or bring that out, or however, I don't even remember how it all came out, but that I felt like he just left me, like he abandoned me.
Yeah.
And from my childhood and all of these sorts of things, a whole different story, as you well know. That abandonment is a huge thing for me.
Yeah.
And I had to confess that.
Yeah.
And ask for forgiveness for that. And so when those things are deeply seated and you don't even know that they're there, how do we get there? What's that process like, I guess?
Yeah. And the interesting part of that is confession was not always easy for me. And my husband will be the very first person to tell you that. Because when I felt like I had done something wrong, I went into a childlike state.
Okay.
So anytime anyone would reprimand me or point something out, I would almost shut down because I feared, hurting someone, disappointing someone, getting in trouble. There was something there that from childhood or something that would make me just lock down. And so I couldn't confess it, or I couldn't apologize for it. It was just something related to the fear. I don't even quite understand it all. But then as I've gone through this process from 2013, I realized that if the purity of the walk with the Lord, and I wanted to be pure. Like I wanted nothing to be in there that would be used against me in the courts of heaven. I wanted nothing that would grieve the Father. I wanted nothing that would disrupt the people around me in my relationships. So I just constantly confess. My husband says I over confess now. In fact, it was probably about 3 weeks ago, I said something to him, and then later on, I was like in the other room, and I just kind of yelled out, something about, I'm sorry for blah, blah, blah. And he goes, I know you are. And he starts laughing. And I'm like, well, what do you mean? He goes, I literally was counting it down. I knew that you were going to apologize because you apologize for everything now.
Okay.
He said, so I was waiting. I knew you were going to apologize. Goodness. And I'm like, well, what a good thing for you to say.
Yes.
Like, I'm grateful that where I used to be, that he couldn't stand it, and it caused so much conflict for us that I struggled with that, to now he's like, oh, she's gonna apologize. She's gonna confess that.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
that
I mean, and
wonderful.
it's just the work of the Lord, and just wanting to be. I mean, I want to be so pure.
Yeah. I love that to me.